Nigeria Today Live. In continuation of this beautiful, I'm going into the service mode now. In continuation of this beautiful program, this is Relationship and Lifestyle, a segment you don't want to miss, because in life, relationship is very important. Just like we're sitting here to chat, to discuss with you, we're trying to create an ambience of relationship, okay? You know me, I know you, you know what Olori can say, and you know what gratitude can do. No, that's a relationship. And you're not going to, hold anything back if you feel like, but gratitude, what's been happening to you? You've not been like this, that, something like that.
Yeah.
So you know this person. And as much as you know him or her, you're able to, push yourself further to say, I like the way this, I don't like this. That's relationship. And that's what we talk about on Relationship and Lifestyle. My name is Olori Adejoke Adabi David, and I'm here with my darling Gen Z host.
Yes, good morning, Mama Gen Z.
Palo.
No, oh God, that name does something to Atupa Palo, one and only of Galaxy Television. Good morning, viewers. Welcome to this beautiful and amazing segment of Nigeria Today Live. As usual, we're going to give you so many interesting discussions. The topic is going to be amazing as always. I don't want to say too much because you're going to sit and watch everything we're about to talk about. Yes, my name is Gratitude Imokwede. Okay,
this morning we're looking at the effect of gratitude as a lifestyle. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to be, pick the gratitude in the gratitude, and see what are the effects to our lifestyle. How much gratitude do you show, relate? What exactly is gratitude? We have to discuss with us this morning on the segment our darling Eyimofe Onifade. Okay, is she there? She's an advocate of peace, and she is a very beautiful lady. In short, count down to your birthday. I'm sure that birthday we are going to celebrate it here. You are bringing our cake to show the relationship part of you, because you're an advocate of peace. So beautiful to see you this morning, sweetie. How are you?
I'm fine. Good morning, Olori. Good morning. Yeah, so good to see you.
Good morning.
So for gratitude this morning, we're looking at the effect of gratitude as a lifestyle. What is gratitude? As a lifestyle, are there any effects, the attachments that comes with showing gratitude? What are they to our lifestyle?
All right. So first, let me start by saying that gratitude is not just a feeling, right? I know people are used to saying, "Oh, I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful." It's not just a feeling, okay? It's that decision to appreciate the good things in life, no matter how small, right? Gratitude requires, as in one being very, very intentional. Yeah, it requires one being very intentional. Not focusing on what you lack or what you don't have. All right, because when we do that, we lose sight of what we have, right? So gratitude majorly, it helps us to it shifts our perspective. Okay, I hope I'm still audible.
You are.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm not sure I caught your question, Olori. Can we take that again?
Thank you. So when we're talking about gratitude, we could also say, or best put, the enemy of gratitude is entitlement. So many people have really brought down themselves to being entitled to things that you shouldn't even be entitled to, which is why we're talking about gratitude. So how do we deal with entitlement? People around us that are entitled to things that they should be grateful for effort shown or given or things given. How do we deal with entitlement?
Okay. All right. So first and foremost, one of the things we cannot joke with, all right, is boundaries. Right, we can't joke with boundaries. Boundaries is key, right? And then we must also understand that in life, right? Just because I feel towards somebody in a particular way does not mean the person will feel towards me in exactly same way. Okay, people are entitled to how they feel, right? So it's important that you ensure that whatever you're doing for people, do it because you're doing it from your deep place. Okay, and let your boundaries be very clear. Okay, and then I always tell people, don't draw from empty. Okay, draw from overflow. Okay, because if you keep giving, right, and you're not feeling yourself, when people don't appreciate it, it will really get to you, and it may even start stopping. It may stop who you truly are. Okay, so boundaries is key. Yeah, then also communication. Okay, don't just keep it to yourself. If you feel somebody should have said a thank you, and the person is not appreciative, of course you should say it, right? You should say it. And then whatever you do, whatever when you actually help people, and you're there for people, okay, you must also you must nurture relationships. It's key. Sometimes people give to relationships that may not necessarily have same energy back to you, right? And then of course we must also teach gratitude. Is important. You must teach it amongst our children, in our homes, within our teams. It's really key, and we must consciously build that culture.
To ask, if we're not showing gratitude, if we're not expressing the gratitude that comes after someone has done a favor, or you want to appreciate someone's good deed to you or to anyone around you or someone close to you, what will be the fallback?
Okay, so first and foremost, of course, people are not going to show up for you, right? If people are constantly, doing things for you and you're not being grateful, they, over time, they will want to withhold that benefit, from you, right? And then sometimes people say, okay, that they are lonely, right? It's because, life is give and take, right? I mean, we should not just position ourselves as people who are taking. Look around, there'll be something, all right, that you can give in return. One of the things that I always that I always try to encourage, within the space and community that I function is, make sure that you're adding value, no matter how small, right? There's something that you have. People say, oh, I don't know. No, there's something that you have. Sometimes it could just be as basic as just checking up on somebody. It could just be as basic as pausing to really ask, the basic question that we ask: how are you doing? Right? You can ask that with intentionality. You can ask that, as a question with interest to really know, right? And you'll be so shocked at how that basic question could actually, unlock a soft spot, in people. Yeah, the most important thing is putting an effort. Make sure you're also adding value. Don't just position yourself to only be a taker, right? Nurture relationships, really, really key.
It's key. Why? Because people actually believe until you do me a favor, or you decide to be generous by giving to me, is the only time I have to be grateful for one thing or the other. We have missed it. I'm sure we'll be discussing this one of these days, okay, in the studio, because we don't have much time on this particular segment of Nigeria Today Live. So I want to say a big thank you to you, Imofe, in a short time you've been able to make up with us this morning. Okay, so we've been talking with the founder of Movies Couch and advocate of peace in person of Imofe Onifade. Countdown to your birthday, baby.
Yes.
So what are you taking away from here now?
From all of this, I would say gratitude is a potent tool that transforms life.
Why won't you have something to say?
I am gratitude.
Gratitude.
Yes,
You carry
I
the
am
weight.
the lifestyle.
You carry the loaded efficacy of gratitude itself.
Yeah.
So you must be an advocate for gratitude.
A strong advocate for it.
So here we go again.